Hello, hello. I'm going to be tapping into a channeled message. I am washing my dishes, so don't mind the noise. But I kept hearing over and over again in repeat in my head because I feel like Spirit is wanting us to use this as an affirmation. Take this as it resonates, all right? If it doesn't resonate with you, then leave the shit alone. But I kept hearing if we don't relate, we can't co create. Like, this is a season of no second chances. Like, if it feels off right from the jump, then it's fucking off. If we're not on the same page, then we can't move forward from here on out. If we don't relate, then we can't co-create. We can't be on the same team. We can't create together, this life together. We can't have a child together. We can't create this business together, whatever it may be for you. It's a fucking affirmation. And I just heard it's the Queen's affirmation. So maybe a lot of feminines are doing this. Like, no longer sticking around and giving them more chances. Or let's try another date, or let's try again. This could even be in regards to business. So I don't want to make this all about love, because it's definitely it's not. But this has to do with friendship as well, okay? For some, even family. If we don't relate, we can't co-create. There's nothing for us to discuss, right? Like, I'm picking up on that energies a lot of us being around people that aren't on the same journey as us. Like, they don't know their purpose. They don't know why they're here. So they don't really care for the things that we care about or the things that we talk about. Like, it seems pointless to them. It doesn't make sense to them. And are you willing to spend the rest of your days, or even just a fucking minute, a second, trying to get somebody to understand where it is that you're coming from? Because I feel like we have passed so much test that we're not on that phase anymore, that we're giving them chances, or we're trying to make it work, giving them chances to level up. It's not happening that way anymore. It's done. We gave them the opportunity, we gave them a chance, and now it's the season of, if it don't make sense, then it's done. And damn, there was something else I wanted to say, but it kind of slipped my mind. Whenever I do that, I always feel like some of you are tapping into the message. Like, I can literally feel when you all are tapping in and coming to your own conclusion about what this message really means to me, and what it's speaking about, what it really means to you, and what it's speaking about in regards to your situation. Like, in the past, I feel like there was this forceful energy, like you trying to get somebody to understand where you're coming from, or see through your eyes and have your inner vision, your mentality. And if they don't have your mentality, they can't move forward with you, because it's going to cause delays. It's going to cause frustration, confusion, and for some, even depression. And you're on this journey, you're in this phase in life where Spirit really wants you to be happy. Okay, and the more that we tune into shit that does not make us happy, or we let people or experiences and ideas linger that don't make us happy, that don't serve us, they're gonna keep serving us. That vibes, the more we tune into it. So the more you move away from those types of vibrations and people, Spirit is gonna watch how you move. That's what Spirit's doing. Spirit's watching how you move. How long you're willing to deal with people's bullshit. How long you're willing to put up with it. Put up with feeling like you're being ignored or not heard, not understood. And it's really not about, like, for some, I feel like it's not even all the time about being understood. It's like mostly heard. And that's like the lowest form of disrespect, because like I don't need you to fucking understand where I'm coming from. I really don't, because I know that my journey is totally different from everyone else's. So I understand when people don't understand, but if you don't listen to me, because I don't like to talk to people, I really don't. And when I trust you and I feel like you're somebody that I can talk to, and I feel like you're ignoring me, that pisses me the fuck off, because I don't care what anybody's talking about. Like, I'm not a Christian, but I'll sit there and I'll let a Jehovah Witness speak to me just so they feel heard, just because I'm a kind person like that, and I would want that same respect, you know? So this is definitely the season also of treat people how you want to be treated, okay? But not when it comes to leaving these fucking idiots alone. Like, I don't know, like, what is the vibe of that, Spirit? Yeah, how you want to be treated. It's like you would want somebody that's not on the same page as you to be clear about that and not be a fucking phony and be like, oh yeah, we're on the same page. You know, you want them to be honest. So it's time to be fucking honest. Even if it may hurt you or it may hurt someone else, because Spirit's saying it's going to hurt more in the long run. It's going to cause a lot of delays and confusions, and it just can't. We can no longer, our spirits, our souls can no longer tolerate the disrespect. And I keep hearing, like, I shared it on my page the other day. I forget which scripture it was. It was like Matthew something that, you know, it really caught my eye in regards to another message that I was sharing. And it was talking about casting pearls to swine. It's like you have all this beautiful, vibrant energy and also like really powerful wisdom. But it's like you're casting pearls to swine. You're wasting all of your precious jewels, your precious time and energy on fucking fools. And it's up to you to make that decision, because Spirit's going to keep bringing it in until you are ready to make that decision, to speak up, to move accordingly when you fucking feel the energy is off. And if you choose not to, if you choose to stick around, you're going to see why Spirit was calling you to move off that shit, to get out of that situation, that friendship, that relationship, that home, that job, that country, that state, whatever the fuck it is. Do I have to? I ain't going down a whole long ass list. And I feel like I had to mention something else as well. So I just did that reptilian video about that it's feeding time for the reptilians. And one part that I forgot to mention, and I'm being called to mention it in this one, is I was talking about how these reptilians are feeding off our energy. Something about our eyes, our looks. And they're feeding off that energy. And I was noticing like the changes in me, the way I speak, the way I carry myself, the way I move, especially when it comes to this social media thing. I changed. I did a complete 180. And Spirit was also showing me, like, not for long, because my energy, the real me that you don't get to see, is fucking incredible. And this is not in an arrogant way. Like, I just know who I am, and my energy is beautiful. And my vibe is incredible. And none of you got to bear witness of that yet. And Spirit was showing me it's for a reason. And soon come, you guys will be able to see the real me. And it was because they're looking for your authentic vibe. So if some of you have been feeling off lately, like you weren't really being yourself, but you feel like you were changing for the better, stepping into your becoming, it was actually because these darker energies, jealous, envious people as well, were trying to access your vibration, your authenticity. So Spirit caused you to fall back on who you truly were. Some of you could have been feeling like that. I don't even know who I am anymore. And Spirit caused you to do that because these reptilians, they were starting to get to know you. Your likes, your dislikes, your strengths, your weaknesses, but you changed. Everything changed. You were unpredictable. You switched up on their ass. It like gives me the vibe of like someone knows your every move. Like when you go to the store at 11, you pull up to work at 1 o'clock, you go home at 10 o'clock. Type of vibe. Like they knew your every move, and like overnight you switched up, and they could no longer access you. Like where the fuck did she go? What happened? But that's the vibes with this as well. Like if we can't relate, we can't co-create. Like for some, this may be dipping out without even saying goodbye. Like goodbye, the fuck do I have to say goodbye for? I told you plenty of times. I gave you plenty of chances. I told you I was done. I told you if shit don't change, I'm leaving. What, like I said, whether it may be a person or a job. I told you, I gave you warnings. Shots have been fired a long time ago, nigga. You don't see this blood dripping. Okay? So you ain't gotta give no more warnings. Peace the fuck out. I'm out. When I say I'm out, I'm motherfucking out. And like I said, some of you already gave warnings. You said you were gonna be out, all that shit. And you didn't. So this time it's gonna come without warning. You're just gonna be out. They're gonna fucking wake up. And you're gone. And this time when you're gone, you get to finally step into your authenticity. Because Spirit's gonna show you when it's time to do so. When the coast is clear. That's what I just heard. When the coast is clear, that's when you're able to do it, okay? When you're able to step into who you truly are, when you're ready to be around people that are worthy of seeing you shine, seeing your true authentic self, okay? Because these people are coming in. Your soulmate, your soul tribe, they are coming in. All right, and they have nothing but pure intentions for you, because you'll have nothing but pure intentions for them, because you're going to be moving your ass away from people that don't have pure intentions, which will then create an opening for people that do have pure intentions. You walk away from the fake fucks, and that means that you're turning your back on that, and you're stepping into a season of authenticity everywhere you go. But true light work type shit, okay? I'm not talking about authenticity and they're a fucking asshole, but oh, it's okay because they're being their true self. Nah, that's a fraud. That's defense mechanisms. We have to get that out the way as well. Authenticity versus defense mechanisms, all right? And personality traits that we have to pick up on because of these defense mechanisms. Because there's a lot of part of me that I did away with, and it was for the better. Some parts of me, I really miss her, but some parts of me had to be put to rest, because that wasn't me. That was the me that got abused. That was the me that got neglected and abandoned. The me that got talked about. The me that people were jealous and envious of me. The me that felt forgotten. The me that felt lost. Okay, and that's going to be no longer, because we're stepping into our remembering more and more. And it comes through not searching and just knowing and moving accordingly. When it feels right, it feels right. When it feels wrong, trust that shit. It's the season of not ignoring fucking red flags. It feels off. It feels funny here. The energy feels weird. But I shouldn't feel that way. These are people that love me. Trust that shit. Because the more you doubt it, it's just fucking yourself up, okay? I love you all so very much. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want to book a personal reading, you're more than welcome to do that. Feel free to check out the information in the description box. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. And if this didn't resonate with you and you have someone near and dear to you and you feel like this is their story, go ahead and share it with them. All right? And hit that notification bell so you can get notified as to when I post readings. I feel like this weight being lifted. Like with that affirmation, I'm feeling a weight being lifted. Like somebody feels free. Somebody feels liberated. Not feeling forced to wait for somebody to prove themselves or some shit. Like, I'm not waiting, motherfucker. Like, how old am I? 30. I mean, so what? I got like 40 more winters? Wait, why did I say 40? Bitch, is you leaving at 70? Fuck out of here. Why did I say 40? I don't know. So maybe some of you are 40 and your ass, you know, time is pretty thin. But when you live it, dude, I don't want to get into this living shit. I plan to be here till I'm 100. Okay? I don't know why I had to share that. Maybe I shouldn't share that because some of you bitches. Okay. But all my followers, just saying, the ones that I communicate with, nothing but love to you. I feel like I triggered someone when I spoke of the twin flame reading the other day, and I was like, this is not for any of the toxic bitches. Just so we're clear, it was not for any of you women that I've been communicating with, that you've been commenting. That was not for you, all right? But I did feel like somebody triggered, like, damn, why did this feel personal? Why does this bitch feel like she's attacking me? It was not for you. Okay, but maybe it was triggered for a reason if you did feel that way. But that's just for the snoopers. Because I do have people that, although my views are low, I know people's like, bitch, where? Who's snooping with your 8 views? Bitch, that 1 out of 8, that's that snooper bitch. Okay, she's snooping. She's snooping. There's like weird fucking energy. Like, I can't wait to share that story about how weird and ghetto this bitch is. Oh my god, like, seriously. Like, follow the fucking leader though, bitch. Keep up. Anyways, be aware of that, because I feel like there's gonna have a lot of apologies come in as well from people that fucked you over or talk shit about you when all you were trying to do is be kind and trying to get them to understand you. They're gonna come back because they're seeing you level up. They want to break bread with you. They want to apologize or they want to communicate. Don't fucking do it. The spirit saying when you go to that bitch, you know, that's what they're going to bring you more of. Oh, I'm going to go. I don't know why the fuck I'm going though, but I'm going to go. Let me hear what this bitch got to say type of vibe. Don't go. You already know the vibe is off. And if you go, spirit going to get your ass fucked up in more situations that involve shit like that, all right? So, I love you. Aloha.